to Alba-la-Romaine, a village unique in France not only because of the powerful medieval castle we are about to explore, but for remarkable village nestled at its feet. This very ground was once Alba Helviorum, the thriving Roman capital of the entire region. The dramatic silhouette of a fortress perched high on a volcanic cliff. This is the Château d'Alba, watching over a history that stretches back to millennia. And because we are in France, you can see here they have a lot of grapes from which they do the wine. All this field is full of grapes. What is really nice, they have this fence. You can see it's a big fence till the end, and it's rosemary. This is the village, but I'm gonna try to see the village after, and I'm gonna take this route because it's showing me here the ruins and the amphitheater. Get ready to explore the heart of history in the Ardèche. This is Château d'Alba. I just met a lady. She did not speak English, but I did understand what she was telling me, so she said something about a bridge and just keep going. And here I find this fruit. I don't know the name in English, but in my language is gutuye. You see? And it smells really nice, but they need to be yellow. I think this is the bridge that lady was talking about, and then I need to go that way if I'm not wrong, but I find something else. Mirabelles. We call it corcoduce. Originally a feudal fortress, this castle has witnessed centuries of change, conflict, and countless tales of nobility. Here we see the exposition, and we have this. Now let's step inside. From the moment you cross the threshold, you are transported. Imagine the lords and ladies, the knights and servants who once walked these very floors. Here they used to keep dishes and different things. The flag from this place. And you can see how it used to be the kitchen. They even used to put these shoes here to dry them near the fire, and the shoes, if you look well, they are made from wood, like they did it in the past in Netherlands. Then we go in another room. see all these scenes from the past where the royalty was just hanging around the sea. And this door is really old, as you can see it. It's proper wood. Now you can see this nice niche where they used to keep different things, and I think they used to have different shelves. And look at this, the details. Here in the Great Hall, one can almost hear the echoes of banquets and declarations of power. Notice the intricate details of this ancient fireplace, a testament to medieval craftsmanship. As we move through the private chambers, observe the robust yet elegant period furniture. We're gonna go down. Again, this place, I don't know what was from the day. I don't know, there is a window. And this is smelling like an old, how do you call the place where you keep the place where you keep the fruits and vegetables and wine and so on, but I think was something else, because this is really weird. If somebody know what this place was in the castle, just let me know. Just, I wish I was having some explanations, but yeah, like basically you explore but you don't have nothing right. It was some sort of things right down. I have just this paper which is telling me a few things about the castle, and that's all. What is interesting is this, which was covered with this, so it should be like this. You can see how old is the castle. Oh wow. Because you can have a look at the windows, how they are. Look at this. This is old. Is made, all the details. bell. And then probably here was a room for a lady or a girl, because it's that mirror there. Then look at this, it's amazing, look how beautiful it is, the lamp. And then the bed with this details, the sculpture from the bed, bas relief. It's a simple room but beautiful. Each piece from these hand-carved chests to these heavy wooden beds give us a tangible connection to daily life centuries ago. And probably behind was some sort of painting, and then they applied this, but you can see it's exactly the original one. Yeah, it's really big, the place. Look at the mosaic on the floor. Superb. Look at the wall, the cell, with these amazing corners. Right, now I'm gonna explore another room. Look at this, even this window is really old. I don't know if you figure out, in order for them to keep it closed, because it's too old and they want to preserve it, they just put this piece of wood to keep it like this. Look at this table. It's so old and nice. And look at this chair as well. The details are really beautiful. Now I'm going in totally different room, but look at this entrance. It's like from two walls they made an entrance. Oh wow. Beyond the furniture, the castle architecture itself is a work of art. If I'm not wrong, this type of chair, because it's really low, it was here so they could pray, and they used to stay with the legs on that and with the hands on that. The castle also often hosts fascinating exhibitions bringing to life aspects of regional history, art, or even the castle's own archaeological discoveries. It is a fantastic way to connect the past with the present. So here we can see the old tools and some carvings and how they used to keep the wood. These thick stone walls, some dating back to the 12th century, tell a tale of defense and resilience. You can see how the structure evolved over the time with additions from Renaissance adding elements of comfort and grandeur to its feudal core.
You just visited the new castle. It was built in 1614 by Georges de la Baume de Suse, and this new castle was added to the old castle. The old castle is here, but it is behind this wall. This wall at the first plan, it is a look-like wall from the 19th century.
Okay.
A doctor from Lyon buys the castle, make a copy from this Renaissance wall, and make specially this wall to make the unit between the two castles. Behind you have the rest of the old castle. And especially if you go down the park right side, you will stay in front of the 11th century wall. The only wall which is staying from the 11th century donjon.
So here we can see the old road. This is remains from the old castles from what she explained to me. And you have here the walls from the old castle. And she explained to me that the new castle is that part. I just found this stone and I bet it's from the old castle how it's looking, and probably here was a column up. It's said that you cannot visit this side with the balcony. It's really sad, but yeah. I think this was some sort of column bigger than this, and it's from the old castle, as you see. And Romaine. There is a way to go out, but we're gonna explore to see what is that way first. By the way, this is passion fruit, but it's a bit old, and you can see the new fruits there, and they are you can eat them. This isn't just a medieval village, its roots stretch even further back to Roman times when it was known as Alba Augusta Helviorum, a bustling Roman capital. Walking these winding streets feel like stepping onto a film set. Every stone house, every archway, every hidden corner whispers secrets of centuries past. And there you have it, a journey through the timeless beauty of the Château d'Alba and the captivating village of Alba le Romaine. It's a place where history isn't just preserved, it's celebrated, inviting you to connect with the stories of the past. A stop at the local patisserie is an absolute must. From traditional tart to delicate pastries, it's a sweet ending to a day filled with historical discoveries.